Hi, it's Juliet, and I wanted to show you what I was able to sew in the past 4 days. 2 weekend days and 2 days I worked remote, so I only sewed in the morning, at lunch and at night. To sew, I went at my mom's again, and this time I didn't have a specific plans of what I wanted to sew, I just wanted to sew. So on Tuesday morning, woke up early and I wanted to tackle the black t-shirt that I did 2 weeks ago, I think, which was way too tight. I wanted to make a canvas of a working t-shirt with this fabric, which is less stretchy. So the first thing I did was that, which is awful because it's way too big. It's clearly overcompensation. I added way too much fabric. This was disappointing, but I didn't want to waste fabric, so I decided to fit it. I spent the hour and a half that I had in the morning before work just on that canvas t-shirt, which is not even pretty. Because it is quite hard to fit something that is just so far from your size. The waist is too big. The stripes are not a shape that I like. I want them straight and they're not straight at all. The armholes are not on the same length, so it looks weird. In the evening, I sewed another one which had a collar that was way too big and the back was way too big. It was fairly better, but not that much, so I was quite disappointed of this whole day of sewing. But Friday morning, I was really motivated. I was like, no, it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna waste my weekend. I sewed in the morning one t-shirt. The collar was once again too big. It's the third t-shirt that I do with the collar that is too big. It was fitted otherwise, but I don't know how I did that 3 times. The fourth one that I did at lunch was better on the collar. I did fit it on the collar. The armholes were correct. It was fitted on the waist and everything. The problem was the back, because it had a ton of flapping away fabric that was left over. I decided to start over because it was too bad trying to fit the previous pattern every time something was going wrong. So I started over from scratch. I made a whole new pattern, which was this t-shirt. At that point I didn't have enough black fabric, so it is too short, but whatever. The collar is fitted correctly, the armholes are fitted correctly, and the back is fitted correctly. Finally, it took me 5 t-shirts to get there, but I got there. It's not perfect, but I was quite happy with it, and I was quite done also. It was ending Friday on a good note, but at this point we were on the weekends and I only had one pattern to show and pretty much nothing, even though I spent a lot of time sewing. Saturday morning I was really motivated to start producing, and I started with this sweater, which was too big for me and I wanted to fit it to my size. I thrifted that. All of the clothes you're gonna see I bought for $1 or $2 second hand, so this is why they're not adjusted to my size. I think the result is quite good. I still left it as a sweater, so it's not perfectly fitted. I mean, it's completely a sweater that I can wear to work and it doesn't look too big for me anymore. I fitted the sides, I cut it up because it was too low, I fitted the sleeves, and I didn't fit the armhole because I like when it's not sticky to my armpits, so I left it intentionally big so it's comfortable to me. Then I tackled this t-shirt, which I liked the front of, how it was falling, and I liked kind of like the folded line that there is in the middle. I didn't like how low the collar was, I didn't like how big the sleeves were, how big the shirt was, how long it was in the front, and mostly how long it was in the back, because that's just not fitting at all, so I decided to redo it. I think that I did a pretty good job with it. I kept the front as it was, but I did raise it the whole thing so the collar would be higher in the front too. I cut the back up, I fitted the sleeve and the shoulder, which was the hardest part. I spent 2 hours on it. Then I tackled this skirt, which I cannot breathe in it right now because it's way too tight. It's very stiff too, so there's it's like holding my belly down so I can't breathe. But I liked the skirt, so I wanted to keep it. What I did was to cut underneath the belt, and then I had to adjust the zipper because there was a zipper, and I did make several mistakes on it. It was a battle with that zipper, but I did kind of figure out how to do it, and now it's a skirt that is completely wearable and fitting me, so I was quite happy about that. Motivated by that, I tackled another skirt, which once again had a zipper, and once again was way too tight. Very uncomfortable, not wearable, but I liked the overall skirt, and I figured since it's long I can cut the belt off again and try to fit it to my size, which is exactly what I did. And it still looks long, so no problem on that. I made it as I can breathe in it, which is pretty cool. And once again, the same little thing with the zipper, but this time I didn't really struggle because, well, I just did it before, so I kind of know how to do that now. The third skirt I did was the black one, and it also had a zipper, but this time I cut up the zipper. So it was so tight, it was so uncomfortable. I cannot breathe in that clip, and I figure it's really long, so I can once again cut the belt because I did like the skirt and how it was flowing. This time though, I put a waistband in it, so there's a lot of space, which is super cool, very comfortable. It's also not falling, which, you know, you want that out of the clothes. So I was really happy about that. Super hyped by all the progress I was making. I was tackling so much clothes. Rolling on the high of that, I tackled this dress, which is already a pretty dress, but a bit big for me and not fitted, and I like fitted clothes. So I remade it. I think this is the best result out of the whole weekend. I did spend a lot of time on it. I was gonna say I don't know how I did that. I know how I did that. I did spend a lot of time on it. I think the result is really great. I did 2 new darts in the front, 3 new darts in the back. I redid the collar, I redid the sides. I did leave the sleeve how they were because I liked them before, so I didn't want to touch that. And I was really happy about my new work dress. Then it was really late in the evening at that point, but I was on a high of sewing, so I tackled this dress. It was way too short for my taste. The armpits were holding me. No blood was falling in this arm, so it was way too tight and way too short for me. I transformed it into this skirt, but you can't really see it, so I filmed it again in the morning. This skirt was pure luck because I didn't do anything on it. I didn't add a belt, I didn't add a zipper or anything. It was just holding itself. Probably because the fabric is really good. And it was super well fitted for no reason. I didn't fit it. I just really liked it. And I decided to make a pattern out of it. So hopefully if I find a similar fabric, I can make more of that skirt. This was the last day of the weekend and I decided to flip more clothes. So this whole weekend is going to be about flipping thrifted clothes. The first thing I did was this t-shirt, which I liked the fabric of and I did like the fit of it. The problem is that I cannot breathe. Once again, it's way too small. Mainly in the top area, the belly part was fitted and that gave me some problem because I enlarged the whole t-shirt and I liked the bias in the collar and the sleeves, so I kept it. What I did for that, and I was super happy about it, is that I had some black fabric left, just scraps. So I put 2 lines of the black fabric on the side and then I put 2 darts in the front to fit it again because it was too large at that point. And I was really happy about that modification because it was easy. It's not it was easy to sew, it was easy to think about, just add more fabric, and it worked so well, so I saved this t-shirt that I liked, so I was so happy. Then I tackled this turtleneck sweater. It was so uncomfortable. I couldn't breathe in it. I hate the sensation of turtleneck in general, so I couldn't keep it. But I did like the fabric of the sweater and I like those little golden buttons, but I had to remove them because I added this white collar that had silver jewelry on it, so I couldn't keep the gold. It was not a match. I fitted the sweater. I added something underneath the armpit because it was too tight, so the fabric was sticking to my armpit. I don't like that, I think it's very uncomfortable. Also, it makes you sweaty. So I added just some more fabric there. So that was super cool, that was the first time I did that. Then I added this collar, which I kept from another shirt that I had thrown away a long time ago, like probably a year ago, because it couldn't be given away. But I liked the color, so I wanted to keep it. And I put it on this sweater, and I think it was a great call because it looks more original and still very professional, so I can wear it to work. Then I tackled pants, which pants are quite hard to fit. Those are professional formal pants, which are way too big for me. And normally they cost like $80. I paid that $2 or something. But normally they cost a lot of money. So I figured if I fit it to me, they're gonna be amazing. And I think they look good. The problem is they're really scratchy, which is very surprising to me because that's a very expensive pants. I mean, I didn't buy it, but still, it's very scratchy. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it and wear it over leggings in the winter, so, you know, not a loss, but still surprising. This one was super hard. It's still a formal pants and still way too big for me. The problem is that it had a really low crotch, which made it so hard to fit to me because, well, that's just hard to fit. And I did succeed to fit it quite correctly, so I was happy about that. I worked hard for it. The problem is, it's way too tight now. It's not way too tight, it's just a bit too tight, which is disappointing because, well, I worked so hard to make it my size and it's not. On the belt area it's fine, it's just on the sides and on the thigh it's a bit tight. It's wearable, I'm gonna keep it, but yeah, I don't really trust those pants. I think they're gonna crack because they're too tight. But I did learn, it's fine, it did cost me only $1. For the summary of those 4 days, I did 5 canvas t-shirts, 1 orange sweater, 1 yellow shirt, 1 black skirt, 1 skirt, 1 skirt, 1 dress, that is a work dress, 1 other skirt but that was fitted this time, 1 short sleeve t-shirt, 1 sweater, and 2 pants. Which is a pretty good number of stuff. I'm glad I added all of that to my collection of clothes. Not all of them are perfect, but a lot of them are quite fitted nicely, so I'm gonna keep them. Obviously, flipping thrifted clothes is faster than making them from scratch. Yet, I still think it was good progress. Bye!